Teaching history to kids has, well, historically been challenging, especially when it comes to how our government works. There are a lot of moving parts. There's also a ton of strange laws and funny facts, like, did you know it is illegal to kill Bigfoot if you find it? Yeah, that can keep it interesting for our kids. And our next guest knows this well, as he's authored the next National Geographic Kids Know-It-All series all about the U.S. government, that weird but true book. Author Michael Bergen joins us via Zoom this morning to show us how the more wild and wacky side of our history can help in teaching our kids. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Todd.
Thanks for being here. The timing of this book seems pretty apropos. It's an election year, so we're talking about the U.S. government. What weird but true tidbits regarding the presidency might be in this book?
Well, of course, we talk about the nuts and bolts of the executive branch and what the president's duties are, but we also get a little bit into their private lives, some of the more interesting things that maybe we don't get in the normal textbook. Like Teddy Roosevelt and his family, when they were at the White House, had quite a menagerie of animals that included a pony, a badger, guinea pigs, and at one point a small bear. So not something you probably would see today, but back then he had quite the zoo. And then we looked at some of the. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just laughing and just picturing that in my mind.
And we talked about some of the favorite foods of several presidents. President Obama enjoyed pizza. Richard Nixon had slightly different tastes. He went for a cottage cheese with ketchup, which I thought was very weird.
That sounds like something I don't ever want to eat. we got,
or even see.
Yeah, or even look at, right? This book, I mean, we're talking, I don't know how long it took, but there is a lot in here. Why? Let's get to the why. There's a lot of fun in here. This is really going to make it interesting for kids. What's the purpose behind it? Why is it important, obviously, to teach these kids this topic?
Well, I think, this is just my opinion on it. I think that it's good for the kids to start learning at an early age that government is not some abstract thing that's off in Washington, D.C. or their state capital, that things that happen every day around them are the result of government workers doing things for them. And the teacher that comes in the classroom is hired by a local government. The mail carrier who brings them their mail, that's a government worker. There are so many levels of government and so many people who are carrying out these very important functions that are government functions. And kids might not appreciate that that's what a government does, as well as creating laws and debating things in Washington.
We were lucky enough to grow up with Schoolhouse Rock, so we got those catchy songs to teach us all about the government. But this wacky but true is really going to grab people's attention. Like, I did read one in here that I did know before, and that is that the White House actually has its own bowling alley.
Correct. And also a swimming pool, and I believe, at Camp David, there's a basketball court. So the presidents can relax at both the White House and Camp David with different sports. I
love that. I had no idea when you look at the White House, you think somewhere in there's a bowling alley, somewhere, some lanes for people to roll. Hey, and plus, is it true that members of Congress have like a mini subway system under the Capitol?
It is true. There's two trains for the Senate, one for the House, and it dates back to 1909.
No way, 1909. Is it still in working condition?
Well, not the original one. They've upgraded over the years.
I would hope so. And you've been looking into weird historical facts for some time now. Was there a moment in researching this book where you just came across something where you're like, that can't be true? It's just too weird, strange, unusual, maybe something to do with the Postal Service?
Yeah, and actually that struck me because my father used to work for the Postal Service, so I was really intrigued by the fact that people have mailed a tree trunk, a coconut, 80,000 bricks, and this did not make the book. But when the Parcel Post Service began, some people actually mailed their children to their grandparents because obviously maybe they couldn't afford to take them by train, didn't have a car, and that was stopped pretty quickly.
Did you just say they mailed their grandkids? Okay,
they mailed children.
You can't do that. I'm glad they got that in check. You can't mail people. One of the best, of course, this is a great way to introduce somebody to the Library of Congress. I mean, it is the largest library in the world with hundreds of millions of books, magazines, and recordings. Now, is it true that how we paid for Alaska, the actual check is there.
That's true. Yes.
So this
There's
is
also the world's largest collection of comic books, and the original drawing for the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, and just all kinds of things. It's really an amazing place.
Yeah, the Library of Congress, if you haven't introduced your kids to that, I mean, it is a literal treasure trove of knowledge and history waiting for them to dive into. And even, here's another last little known fact. Tell us about these Navajo kids.
Well, members of tribal nations, they have their own governments, and so a Navajo child or a child of any tribal nation would be a citizen of two countries, basically, their own tribal nation and the U.S.
So they have
So
dual citizenship or nationality.
Right, exactly. Citizenship, yes. And so they can, when they're old enough, they can vote for their tribal government officials, and they can also vote for U.S. government officials.
Michael, before I let you go, can I just get your hot take on this? Parents are going to love reading this too, right?
I think so. I mean, I had fun researching and writing it, so that's one reason why I took the job, because I knew I would learn a lot and I would have fun doing it.
So you can say you can get it for the kids, but really you're going to find a lot in this, parents and grandparents too, of stuff that you didn't know. I mean, it is chock full. Michael, thank you so much for the time this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely. Want to encourage you to get this book. You can go to kids.nationalgeographic.com. We get those little mini ones, strange but weird but true, in the mail every month, and your kids are going to love this. You can always learn more at the National Geographic's website and pick up Weird but True, Know It All, U.S. Government. We'll be right back.